in the chat. We had the chat locked down to members and subscribers only because of all the racism that we were facing in the previous chat, in the previous stream this morning. So let's see if we can all keep it fucking civil, kids. Everybody should be able to chat now if you are in Kick, Twitch, and YouTube. And I will move the TikTok chat over as well. I feel like when I do this, it's like putting kids in timeout. It's like you gotta put them in the corner for a little bit, make them think about what they did. Sometimes you gotta spank them. All right, we are back from a quick little break. You know, I don't think now that I was outside eating an apple and staring off into the distance and stretching my eyes, and I was thinking about, for all the people who have said the combat in this game was difficult, I have not found that to be the case at all. But I will freely admit that I have also not. I've definitely taken the time to like keep my weapons and gear up to date. Like I'm spending a lot of time doing upgrades. Um, and that is something that I think maybe a lot of other players are missing out on. But we just did that drill boss in 4 minutes. It was less than 4 minutes to beat the drill boss. First time attempt. No knowledge of the strategies. Um, I beat the Reed boss first time, zero problems. No knowledge of the strategies. That one was more like a 10-minute fight. That one was much longer. Like the Reed Devil was much harder than the drill boss. I feel like, yeah, Dark Lord, I feel like it's only difficult if you're not prepared. If you've taken the time to upgrade your gear, like I have rank 4. Here, check this out. I've got rank 4 health, I think. Yeah, I've got rank 4 health, rank 4 stamina. All of my gear is rank 4 gear. Plus I have like mods on my stuff. So I've got wind slash attack speed in this one, the regen, and then I've got slashing reeds on that one. Like, I mean, all those people who were like, Souls like, I'm just like, I don't see it because I don't play Souls games. Like, I can't stand Souls games. Like, a game where I'll die if I need to answer a question from my wife and I'm distracted for a second and I take a hit and I'm dead. Like, that's why I don't play Souls likes. Um, I have found this to be like pretty much. I think this comes back to what I said the other day. It's like God of War when you're doing the Valkyries. Like if you try to do the Valkyries and you're under geared, they will wipe the floor with you because you're under geared, and your skill doesn't fucking matter because you're under geared. And I kind of feel like people who have been bashing their head against these bosses are going in under geared, because if I was to go in under geared, I would get my ass kicked. But Burlack says, I've been doing the same thing as you, upgraded my stuff to the max before boss fights. I've been whooping ass. To those of us born in the 80s, the game is not that hard. Thanks for the Twitch sub, Undead Outlaw. Appreciate that. Um, Agent said, I just found out we can bring other characters alongside Cliff. You can indeed. The only thing I have found challenging about the combat in this game is the atrocious layout of the controls, as we saw during that drill boss fight where I was like trying to move, turn the camera, lock on every time he broke combat lock, dodge, block, chew on food, and then also redo target lock, all of which is required. And then I ended up opening up this menu like twice inadvertently, and it's like, and then I ended up opening this menu once. Um, so I don't find the combat in this game to be that difficult at all. Um, but again, I think it's just because I've been over prepared. Um, I don't know, something to think about as I was standing outside eating my apple on the break. Just like I don't. Maybe if maybe the people who are like bum rushing from start to finish, who are like rush, 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 go, 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 and they're hitting that brick wall of like I'm going up against a chapter 5 boss and I'm still in chapter 1 gear or chapter 2 gear. I think that's the only point. Um, yeah, I don't find the combat that difficult. Combat ain't that hard, is what we're gonna call that video. Hang on, my grandniece is home. Let me go say hello. All right, Chris is home again. Grandniece is home. Everybody's home. We are waiting for an Amazon package. I'm the Isaac Newton of video games. It's the Rambo playstyle, but they're not trained yet. All right, I know I can go ahead, but there's also this right here. I probably got to get closer. Nope, we're good. Guys, you know what? I wonder if I could have picked... No, I can't do anything with these. Never mind. I was like, I wonder if I fucked that up and I needed to grab those balls in the other... Oh! I would love to rebind that motherfucker to the right thumbstick. It is so fucking annoying that they've got that and squat and stealth and everything tied to the left goddamn thumbstick. What happens if I jump on this? Oh, don't touch it. Fire hot, fire burn. Electricity bad. I bet I have to pull that somewhere else. Oh, shit. Because, do you see what's happening there? I'm trying to hold the thumbstick, but then my character's walking at the same time. Which is really fucking annoying. Anyway, I bet we have to, like, pull that around the corner here and do something with it. Yeah, the controls are very, very bad in this game. I've gotten used to some of it, but some of it is just so god-awfully atrocious. It's like, I feel like most of the boss fights could be made way easier if they would just get rid of the... Oh, hello. Good thing, those are the 3 that I just used up. Alright, let me bring that thing over here and see what happens if I place it on top of that pedestal. Is there something behind here? There might be. Alright, let's go see if I can push-pull. Alright, I can oh, I can seal it. Come here. No, come here. It's not, it doesn't want to let me pull it out of the room. There we go. Alright. Oh, I bet I can't fit it through here. Oh, I can. I don't think this is going to do anything. Nah, I think I'm just supposed to seal it. So, I have a power core, gate of collapse ×2. I have a transporter, a device for traversing space, and a component that constitutes the big nexuses. Am I going to be allowed to, like, rebuild? I'm guessing that's all that's in here. Thanks, Jortastic, for the raid over on Twitch. Appreciate it. I'm guessing that's it. Now I gotta try to get back out of here. Oh, you son of a bitch. Nah, drop down. Double jump. Thank you. Alright, I am done here. I've got 3 cubes I could use to upgrade stuff. Oh, decisions. That sounds interesting. Press R2 while enemies are blinded to rush in and deliver a rapid fury. I don't think I can take that. Maybe I have to observe it, I thought it said. Press R1 plus R2. Oh, I've never done that ability. R1, R2. Huh. I feel like I should maybe take some spirit. Oh, it reduces the target's defense. I never noticed that. That's definitely worthwhile on some of the boss fights. I think I'm just gonna take this to, like, enhance my spirit for the moment. We've never taken any enhancements there. Alright, let's go sell. Oh. One important thing. I can run missions here now. That requires research. Can I start this one, though? Select mission. Select comrade. I need 2 members. Why won't it let me? A friendly relationship with the faction is required. Am I not friendly? Am I not friendly? How dare you tell me that I'm not friendly? I fixed your mind for you, fuckers. Prepared a succulent Chinese meal. What fucketh thou? No. We'll have to sort that out. No, hang on. I was going to go sell first. Maybe I have to finish the quest before I get friendly with them. Force Palm can counter bosses that rush you. Huh. Well, I know that Gray was talking about this the other day. Gray bought the game on the PC first, and then didn't like the controls, so he turned around and
That grey man, if he really is one,
bought the game on the PS5 because he didn't like the controls. Right, but you can remap the controls on the PC. You can't on the
If
console.
you want something unique.
No, raids are
just
great.
ask.
Happy to have the raid. Thank you for the raid. Not sure what you want me to answer to about that. That was a really weird question. Do you enjoy being raided, or is it something that's unnecessary for you? I don't understand the point of the question other than to say thank you for the raid. Well, let's go ahead and update those since I can. Jesus, I have so many pickaxes now. Oh shit, I bet this has abilities on it that I can pull out. Oh. No, but oh my goodness, that thing has 5 slots. Interesting.
This forge has restored. I can mend what others deem ruined.
I never thought to check my inventory from the loot. Yeah, that doesn't have anything I can pull out of it. That was weird. Still, though.
Just bring it in.
Alright, let me go turn in the quest and see if that gets me friendly with the...
are you simple?
That's a good question I ask most people every single day. Are you simple? Alright, Roberts. Wakey wakey.
I feel a weight off my chest.
That's just the fat bitch.
Well,
That's your
well,
mom.
Here you are. If it isn't the hero of the house.
There's no need to worry.
I truly don't know how to thank you enough.
Oh, I totally acknowledge. I acknowledge
Oh,
most
come
things.
now. No need to be modest. I dread to think what we'd have lost if you hadn't turned up.
What a relief.
Please accept this. It's very special to me. And I'll be sure to tell His Grace what you've done.
Hopefully this will bump my
I'm
faction up so I
certain
can do
he'll be
missions at
glad
the
to
mine.
hear it.
He's organizing the remaining information. His quest is not yet complete. Visit him again with a follow-up quest. Azurite knowledge required. Faction relationship change, and we've now formed a formal alliance, which means I should be able to run the mission now. He also gave me something that said... I got my first earring! Yay! Somebody in Fallout 76 is level 15,515. That is somebody who really loves Fallout 76. That's awesome, Shiny. Congratulations. All right, where's that dumb quarry? Up here. There we go. It's going good, Napier. Going good. I can finally start to get stone. And now I want to go back to my camp and run one more mission. Colin says my wife is fully enamored with how stoked I am to get that Starfield PS5 download on Payday Friday. I can't wait, man. We're going to have a lot of fun when that hits PS5. We're almost there. I feel like there was a logging camp we could go liberate as well, maybe.
Have you seen Jan? There's a mountain of work to do. Where's he gone? Don't tell me that fool sneaked away to drink.
I love it when they use proper English. He
What sort
sneaked
of
away
warrior
to
are you
drink,
looking
because
for?
I totally don't use proper English, and I will say I snuck away to get a drink, and snuck is not a word, but I use it anyway. Somewhere in here. Yeah, right here. Oh, I can totally run it now. Okay, we want these two guys to go. Go lumberjacking, boys. Alright, I now have 3 missions running. So that should theoretically... should
Looking
start
for
to
anyone
finally see
specific?
some
I'll see that everyone's well looked after.
good rewards, and more importantly, I'm going to go look for more gray mains now.
A wagon workshop without a single wagon. This place looks fine enough, but it feels empty without so much as a single wagon.
He skunked away
An
for a
empty lot
drink.
like
That's
this
a nice
hardly
one.
looks like a workshop, don't you think? I say we get ourselves a proper wagon. If we want it to last, we'll need to put it in the hands of craftsmen who've made plenty before. Try asking at the workshop.
I've never tried Prey, Cullen, so I can't. I have no idea. No frame of reference for that game. Craft a wagon to begin trading. Complete the quest, Bryce's request, to unlock workshop. Speak with the manager to take out your wagon, allowing you to load transport more goods at a time.
Tell me what you need. The very basics to managing your wagon is regular inspection.
I'm assuming that's a mission here at the camp. No, I'm confused. Do I have to do that quest first? Maybe I have to complete... Snuck is accepted as a proper word in North America, but not in the UK. I've used snuck my whole life. Even though I know it's not, like, you're supposed to say sneaked. I snuck in. It's like if you're in Alabama. I snuck into my cousin's bedroom in the middle of the night. Dude, what were you doing sneaking into your cousin's bedroom? That's the bigger problem. Old wagon production. It says accept Bryce's request. So I'll have to send somebody there. I don't have anybody I can send right now. But it's also, that says over there, talk to the person. So we might as well go over there. Not what I want to do, damn it. Sneaked is absurd. It is a weird. It's totally like the UK way of saying things. Yes. Drink, drank, drunk. Correct. Am I 420 friendly? I am personally, but that's not something that we can regularly promote on the channel because we never know where a viewer is listening from and whether or not it's something that is legal or illegal where they happen to live. I drinked. That's another one. I drank the wine. I drinked it. I think I'm gonna have to get that from above, maybe. I don't think I can mine any of these. I think those have already been mined. What do you mean use the drill? Hold on, somebody's telling me to use the drill. This replaces the pickaxe? Oh, I thought it replaced my main weapon. So this replaces... Jesus, alright. Hold on, though. The question is, how do I aim this fucking thing? That's a lot of proper words. Too bad I ain't using them. Duke snuck them. Yeah. I don't think these are nodes that I can actually use. How do I aim this fucking thing? That would be the better question. I just poisoned myself. Well, I don't think those are nodes that I could do anything with. I probably need to find some actual nodes that aren't. There is some bismuth around here. I wonder if I could use it on the bismuth. By the way, what are these things? I've never figured that out. It's just... I guess I can destroy those. Oh, I need to go cook. There's some copper down there I can try it on. I know there's some bismuth around the corner. That thing's gonna kick my ass. I'm gonna ignore that. Let's just go try this on the copper. I don't want to die to a bismuth thingy. And I totally need to go cook. I am like out of food. So this is like... It's like the pickaxe, but it's better than the pickaxe. But I would totally need to upgrade it because... By the way, where's my kitty cat? Get over here, buddy. Yeah, those things are totally mimics. Drill has a 10% chance of an additional ore or something? Interesting. Meow. Hang on, somebody said you can hang and drill at the same time. I want to know how to do that. I'm hanging and I'm drilling. No, I'm not, because that's not the drill. It's the fucking lantern, dumbass. That's the fucking lantern, dumbass. Oh, hang on. I saw a button. I saw a button. Hold up, hold up, hold up. I'm stupid. Mine, R1 plus R2. Okay, so that's, but not, you're not doing it in the right direction. So I would need to hang. Fuck you, man. This thing's such a pain in the ass sometimes. Fucking A, man. This is a big fat pain in the ass. I'm not a fan of this stupid drill thing. I'll have to figure it out. Like, you totally need another pair of hands to play this game sometimes. I also wish that the vaulting was automatic. Like, if you just held onto the square button, it would just automatically vault you instead of needing to manually. There's so many things that they could refine to make the controls easier. Also, half the time I do the double tap, I don't ever get this thing to work. It's so finicky. All right, there's something way over there. Possibly a teleporter. No, I'll get in trouble if I do that. There's people right there. I was like, yes, Bismuth definitely attacks you. Bismuth definitely attacks you, DSM. I would love an auto run, because having to manually hold this motherfucking thumbstick for the past 40 plus hours has given me massive thumb fatigue. I think any game that has a big game world needs to have an auto run feature where you just click a button and your auto run. Also, it needs a follow road feature for your horse so that I can be on the horse, click a button, and he follows the road all the way to the destination, because
Crafting a
so
wagon
many
is no simple task.
other games do that.
Ah,
Yes, you can force
you're
bomb for
planning to
mining.
build a wagon.
Doesn't solve the other mining being
If
a
you
pain
want
in
it
the ass.
sturdy, fit it with wide wheels. They'll give you better grip and keep the wagon steady.
And make sure the spokes and axle are fixed proper if you're bound for rough roads. And don't think a blueprint tells you all. There's lessons you only learn from experiences. Give me the workers and supplies and I'll craft one for you. You can count on me.
I will be doing I will be doing a watch party tomorrow for the Xbox partner event. They will be showcasing The Expanse, Stalker 2, and some other stuff. Let me go double check the times on that. I think it's like 11 o'clock my time or something. Oh, also today we're supposed to get something, I don't know what time. We're supposed to get something today for Star Wars Zero Company. There is no toggle to auto run, no. I wish there was. Where the fuck is the timer for tomorrow's event? I'm scrolling through my Twitter feed and I'm not seeing it. Let me go to Xbox's channel. Tomorrow at 10 a.m. Pacific, 11 a.m. my time. You can donate wherever you want, Dreadpool. You can do a subscription on Twitch. You can do a membership on YouTube. You can do super chats on YouTube. You can do a Patreon subscription. You can support however you want. It's entirely up to you. You can also buy a book. You can go to the merch store. There's lots of merch. There's lots of ways to support the channel and what we do here. So tomorrow morning, what we'll probably do is we'll definitely do our morning stream. And then I'm going to come back and do a watch party for the Xbox partner preview. So that'll be tomorrow. So stay tuned for that. Stranger Than Heaven, The Expanse of Cyrus Reborn, Stalker 2, new reveals, and more are happening tomorrow. Well, that sucks, Stubbs. It's never fun to get laid off. Why would it feel like I'm forcing myself to finish this game when I get paid to play? If I wasn't having fun, I wouldn't be here. Why would I be live doing something that I'm miserable doing? Yeah, links to everything are down below, guys. Every single stream we do, there's links all over the place. And if you're watching on Kick, Twitch, or TikTok, there's links at like the top. So you just follow the links. There's links to all the things.
Good day to you, stranger.
We've got a merch store, a bookstore, the Patreon page. There's all sorts of stuff. There's a Discord. There's a Homestead channel. I am all the places, everywhere, all the time, all the things. Let me go see if they've dropped the Zero Company news yet. Because PC Gamer said they were dropping some Star Wars Zero Company digital stuff today. Looks like PC Gamer just dropped an article on the companions in Owlcat's new game called The Expanse as well. Hang on, I'm scrolling down. Yeah, I don't see that they've released anything about the Star Wars Zero Company yet today, but PC Gamer did say something was happening on Wednesday regarding digital. We're supposed to get some sort of digital preview for the turn-based Star Wars game. Alright, yeah, I don't see anything in here. So we're still waiting on them to drop some preview footage. I haven't had any crash. I don't think I've had a single crash in this game. Is that true, everybody? Anybody been watching since we started? Have I had... I don't know that I've had a single crash on this game. Yeah, I think we're 12 streams in, and... no crashes. Napier, the CEO, said based on market demand, they could consider co-op.
May your craft keep
But
you.
there's already been a rumor going around that there's multiplayer coming to this game. That's not true. The CEO specifically said we could consider multiplayer co-op if the market demands it. So it's not confirmed, but they made a statement. No technical crashes, just people crashing out in chat. So fucking true. All right. Um. Huh. Oh. King Ath says we're still working on our next creation for Skyrim and hope to have something to show soon. Something coming to Skyrim from King Ath, kids. That's pretty cool. Stay tuned.
Good day to you, stranger.
Yeah, I don't honestly Metroid. I don't see them doing multiplayer. I think that's their CEO addressing rumors and be like, well, we could consider it, maybe. Depends on the market. That's literally Todd Howard when somebody asks him, hey, what do you think about making, this, that, or the other? And he'll be like, well, we're having conversations. You never know what'll happen. And then people trash Todd Howard for, lying and not being willing to talk about things. And it's like the CEO of Pearl Abyss just did the same thing. Are you going to do multiplayer? Well, we're looking into it. Depends on the market. Could be, could be. But instead of people trashing it, you get all these white knights who are just like sucking on that chode, just being like, oh, multiplayer, oh, Crimson Desert multiplayer, oh. It just makes me laugh because if it was Bethesda or BioWare, they would be shitting all over it. But it's Pearl Abyss, and so everybody's like, oh my god, give me more. Tell me more rumors about things that maybe possibly might happen, but I'm going to think that they are, and so I'm going to hype it up in my
There's a
head,
well-known
and I'm
secret.
going to believe all the content
There's a
creators who
flower.
tell me that it's
Potent
actually
starting
happening,
corruption.
even though it's not actually
day.
happening because he didn't actually say anything other than maybe we'll do it because it's a possible maybe. Depends on the market. No super chat came through, so yep, don't see anything. No message, nothing over on YouTube. I'm not going to recommend this game to you, no. You're an adult, you've got disposable income, you can watch my stream, you can watch other people's streams. You can find out whether or not this is something you might want to play and make up your own damn mind. You can also watch my reviews over on
Not the
YouTube.
finest goods you'll find, but they'll serve you well enough. What can I help you find?
No, I did not purchase the digital deluxe edition. I don't care enough about cosmetics to give a shit. The only time I will order a digital deluxe edition of a game is if it gives me head start access. That's the only time I will purchase a digital deluxe edition. If the only thing they offer me is like cosmetics, I just order the base edition. Like, I don't care enough about digital cosmetics to give them an extra $20. Now, if you're giving me Head Start access, I'll pay $50 for that. Like, you charge me $60 for the base game, but then you give me a digital deluxe edition with Head Start access, and it's $100. Here you go. $120. Here you go. Because the amount of money that I'll make streaming the game for 2 or 3 days with Head Start access more than makes up for the extra $40-50 that I'll pay for that Head Start access. No, the super chat from Flying Turtle was somebody different. That Flying Turtle we already acknowledged and saw and read, and that was a couple of hours back. But somebody on Twitch is saying they sent. Somebody on Twitch is saying they sent a super chat, and I don't see any super chat from anybody. So I don't need the pickaxe anymore, right? Because we have a drill thing now. You know, I should hold on to that spear only to get the, I have to have a spear to get some of those masteries. Jesus, how many of these did I loot? I didn't loot these, my cat looted these. Oh, this is like a weapon. Interesting.
What can I help you?
Also, I've never once
seen
used
enough,
a
don't
shovel
you?
in this game. I have a shovel. I've never used the shovel. No, that's not what I asked you to do. Oh, it's a bullet. I thought that was a bag. Oh, I can sell those.
No deal's off the table if the money's good. Have the tales of my... No one's bound to deal with me. Farewell.
Yeah, this edition this is the base. I pre-ordered the game on the PS5. And this came with it. But this is just like the basic pre-order. Like, this is not a special deluxe edition or anything. This was just like the base stuff. Yeah, it might be a bug, Saul, because I think you can only have one following you. Maybe it's 2 now? Yes, I could go diet. Yes, correct. You're roaming around like a black knight with a German shepherd. Nice. Who gives a shit if Xbox is going to start throwing ads on Game Pass games and cloud gaming? No one gives a shit, Chubbs. Ads are everywhere, man. There's ads on Amazon, there's ads on Netflix, there's ads when I watch YouTube, there's ads when I watch Twitch, there's ads when I'm on Discord, there's ads when I'm on my phone, there's ads when I'm on Twitter, there's ads when I'm on Facebook, there's ads when I'm on Instagram. If you are going to be in the modern era, living as a modern human being, using modern devices and digital shit, you're going to have ads. Get the fuck over it. End of story. Oh my god, there's ads! Meh. Hey, you want to know what else is an ad? Every single day I'm live on YouTube, Twitch, Kick, and TikTok. Daily streams kick off at 5 a.m. Central. I play a lot of games. This is the day job. We do 2 streams a day, a few hours in the morning, then we come back in the afternoon, and we do another few hours in the afternoon. this is the afternoon slot, which started a little bit earlier today than normal because we just rolled right into it. I've also got a Discord channel, a Patreon, a merch store, a bookstore over on Amazon. There's a Homestead channel as well. You can find everything you need in between the streams over on YouTube, including games guides, discussion, let's play videos, and a whole lot more. I also review movies and TV shows. That's an ad, motherfucker. What you gonna do about it? Nothing, bitch, because I do ads like every other motherfucking platform out there. Get fucked! Seriously. Jesus. People bitching about ads. My cat is the whole reason I have this outfit, is his little musketeer outfit. So awesome. My cat is so cool. Oh, you think I'm being a petty streamer? No, I'm not being a petty streamer. I treat people like they ask to be treated. If you act like a normal human being, I treat you like a normal human being. You act like a little bitch, I treat you like a little bitch. Treasures. You can find treasures in this game and use your shovel? I did not know that. I need to find treasures, because I would love to use my shovel. I don't rate games, so you're not going to hear me rate this game. You're going to go watch my reviews, and I'm going to talk about the things I like and dislike, and then you can just determine on your own what you think. Treasure maps are locked. I don't think I've found any treasure maps. Yeah, because I've had this shovel since I bought it, like in my first 3 hours of the game. And I've never used it. I thought I was going to need it, and then I've never actually used it. Alright, they said something about wagons, but we'll do that later. Let's go look at the journal. I think we could probably go find some more. Collect timber through the basic logging, collect stone. Oh, here we go. Rumor. Track. Open map. And we can get real close. There's the super chat. It came through. Dreadpool's. So now your super chat came through. And I'm sorry that you feel that way, but I've been doing this for 5 years. So this is a funny super chat. I love watching your videos, but the amount of streams uploaded makes it impossible to stay subscribed to you. I have to search you up every time to watch. That means I'm doing my job, because my job is to be everywhere all the time, spamming my shit to everybody all the time so that I am saturating your feed so that you don't watch anybody else. So if you're seeing lots of my content, that means I'm doing my job, and the algorithm is doing its job to keep you saturated with my awesome shit. So I tend to publish, we do 2 to 3 streams a day. I'm usually live about 8 hours a day. Sometimes less, 6 to 8 hours a day. But I usually do 2 streams. 3 or 4 hours in the morning, 3 or 4 hours in the afternoon. And in between that, we publish a lot of videos on YouTube. I also publish at least 1, if not 2 shorts on TikTok, Instagram, and YouTube Shorts. Generally speaking, I do between 15 and 25 videos every single day on YouTube. And that is why, after 5 years, I have around 12,000 videos on YouTube. It's just me, a one-man show. I do it all. I do all my own thumbnails. I do all my own video editing. I do all my own recording, all my own social media. I do it all myself, all my own moderation. I don't have a team. And I do keep up with Co-Carnage, almost, because he also publishes 15 to 25 videos a day over on his YouTube channel, and he does it with a team. I do not. I just do it be me. So, don't know what to tell you. I play a lot of games. Companies pay me to play games. Yes, I publish a lot of shit. typically play 2 games every single day, 1 game in the morning, 1 game in the afternoon. Past couple of days have been exceptions because we are playing lots of Crimson Desert just to kind of push through it and get as deep as we can because I only have a limited amount of time to play this game before I move off to the Starfield launch on April 7th. I also do movie reviews. I do TV show reviews. Like, it is what it is. You don't have to click the bell notification to receive my notifications for all the things I do. But those of you who want more stuff, that's what it's there for. So if you're over on YouTube, like, subscribe, hit the bell icon so you never miss an update. And you can make sure to do the drop down where it tells you to receive all notifications. I realize it's overwhelming for some people, but like my objective literally is to saturate the algorithm with my stuff because I am competing against every other streamer out there to make a living. And that's why we do ads. Don't forget merch store, bookstore, the Homestead channel, the Patreon, TikTok, Instagram, Blue Sky, Twitter X, Facebook. I am everywhere, all the time. Smother that Renfail all over the place, all the time, baby. You never get recommended my stream uploads. They're in a VOD category. Dreadpool over on YouTube. There is a category called Renfail's Past VODs. All my live streams go into the VODs when they're done. Also, all my social media, every single time I go live, is on my social media. And in Discord, there are 2 separate channels you can look at. One is the streams channel every time I go live, and the other one is the videos channel where I publish links to all of my videos. Smooth T says, I'm only overwhelmed when it's 2 or 3 a.m. and it says Renfail is live, and I know I've stayed up way, way too late. Why Renfail and not Ren Success? Renfail was a character from a D&D campaign like 30 years ago, and I've used that forever. There is definitely not anything around here. There's something over there. Better run, little horsey. Oh shit, is there like a horse taming in this game? I did not know there was a horse taming in this game. I did not know there was a horse. I don't know what I'm doing. I don't know what I'm doing. Direction of the horse. Horse's tail? What did it say? I did not know that was a thing. I just randomly was chasing after the horse to see what would happen. That looks like it's going to be as annoying as it is in Red Dead Redemption 2 to try to tame a horse. What did it say? Come here, bitch. Oh, fuck that. I'm not going to waste my time on that. I'm not even remotely interested. That's totally going to be one of those reflex things where I have to mash a bunch of buttons and I'm just not in the mood. Sorry, I've already done the drill boss today. I don't need more of that shit. I don't need more horrible controls thrown in my face today, kids. I've already had enough of that with the boss fights. Okay. There's definitely stuff around here that I'm going to want to go. Probably teleporters or something. We better go all the way up in case I'm missing something at the top. God damn it. Stop it. I want a double jump. And I want a boom, boom, boom. So stop doing the fly thing. Bum, bum. Fuck you, not enough spirit. I'm done with this shit. No, it does not give off Dragon Age vibes to me at all, Champion of Light. None whatsoever. Howdy, boys! How about we have a little punt fight?
Enjoy every bit of this.
Come on, let's punch you off the cliff. Oh, I didn't quite get him all the way. That's right, loot the bandit, little boy. Loot the bandit. Here's a good kitty cat. There's a good kitty cat doing my looting for me. Those are way down there. There's, yeah, I need to be going in this direction. Ba-ba-ba-ba. Stubbs. Pass. I do legitimately feel like, yeah, the controls sometimes are like that.
Fucking yes.
Let's see how you fare.
You wanted it.
What's that? Oh, that's the sound of bandits being little bitches. Oh, there's something right up here. Please be a teleportation thing. I would love it if this was a teleportation thing. It's probably not. Come on. No, they want me to nut in the bowl, guys. Sorry, it says nut bowl. I'm supposed to... Just sorry, not sorry. Do you want me to do what in the bowl? The Herder's Lament. Sell 3 goats to Bram. I don't even know how to sell a goat. Yeah, I haven't found any information on the shovel either.
Did you do this?
No, of course not. I thought I was as good as dead when they caught me. Then the Greymane swooped in and saved my life.
Greymanes? Where did they go?
Ivy Nook. You can still catch them if you hurry.
We can catch them if I hurry. Well, I don't like to hurry. Yeah, but I haven't found anything about a treasure chest yet.
Run!
Never found any treasure chests.
Yeah!
Stop! 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 Thank you, Jesus. Sometimes I just want to do the light thing, and you're like not letting me do the light thing.
Yeah!
Put the sword away. This is a civilized place.
You really think we'll find the other than Calcade? It makes no difference if we don't.
Howdy, boys! Plot twist!
I'll cut down
Nobody
anyone
did
that
it. It was
stands
the
in our
nut
way.
bull
All the
itself
way
that
to
took out these
Odek?
lads.
Cliff!
It's really you. Oh,
I'm
Where
not
the
seeing anything
fuck
on
have
my
you
end,
been?
Gray.
I knew you wouldn't have died so easily.
Thanks for making it through.
No need to thank us. We were on our way to Calfade. I've got a few friends there, willing to help us.
Though it really is a miracle that we're still alive.
When I found out there had been an attack while I was out scouting, I cursed myself for not being there, night after night.
But you're here with me today. Some of us have already come together. We'll be glad to see you.
So
Keep your
it's
mind
not
in the
the end
middle
for
when
us
your
yet?
butt spins round and round, as Garth explained
Definitely
so many
not.
years ago.
Well, what are we waiting for then? Shall we go?
Is the game optimized pretty
Let's
well,
go
as
back
long as you're not playing on a
to the
potato?
Grey Means.
I'm
We've
on a
no time to
PS5
waste
Pro,
then.
and it is awesome.
Tell us, Cliff, how many of us have returned?
Do we have a place to call home?
You'll know when you get there.
There is a merchant. He must be inside. Oh, I bet I have to burn the vines. Wonder if I can do that with the campfire.
A serendipitous meeting.
Disdain says even on potatoes they work black mass. You can run this on higher end 10 series NVIDIA cards. Nice. Apparently I still can't open the door though. You can use your sword to reflect and burn them as well to ignite stuff. Oh. That's cool. Well, I don't want to do anything here. I do want to do some cooking really quick. Well, the thing is it's not an MMO. So, 'tis a single player game. It started off as an MMO, but they redesigned it as a single player title. No co-op either. Single player game. Let me repeat that. Single player game. Single player offline game. Just like many other single player offline games, like Skyrim. Oh, I'm getting hungry. Cliff has a mask on, so you can't see his face. It's co-op if you count the cat. Oh, I could have made 2 of those. Oops. You can also cook meat with a sword. I've seen that on TikTok. Not something I care to do. Not when I have a campfire available. It's an interesting concept, though. I also saw somebody throw some, like a there was like a crab hole, and they threw some salt in the crab hole, and it forced the animals to come out of the crab hole so that they could hunt them, which I thought was pretty interesting. I haven't tried that. But I did think that was a cool little thing. Read about another sword I need to get called Frozen Anguish. Yeah, that's why I play on consoles most of the time, because then I don't have to worry about all the optimization issues that PC gamers have to deal with. Because it just works on consoles. Every game I play. That's why I always, as much as I can, I get a lot of people ask me all the time, why do you play on consoles? And it's for stuff like that. Jortastic saying, I've got a 5080 and the game crashes. I mean, game studios have such a hard time optimizing games for the thousands of variants of chipsets, GPU sets, RAM sets, motherboard sets, off-brand controllers, off-brand monitors, and all these different combinations that people are using. Whereas with the Xbox Series X, the PS5, or the PS5 Pro, it's just... you're incorrect about low FPS, Xcron. You are incorrect. Do I need to educate again? I really hate having to do education sessions when I stream. It gets really annoying. Consoles do not have low FPS. Xbox Series X and the PS5 base can run most games on performance mode and get 100 plus frames, depending on whether you're running in 4K or 2K. There's all sorts of optimizations that you can do depending on the type of monitor or TV that you're using. PS5 Pro has additional options that you can use to tweak games that can play between 60 and 120 frames. The human eye cannot see anything beyond 24 frames, which is why movies are shot unless why do I have to do this? Why? Why? You know this shit, guys. Why do I have to say it? Why do you make me do this? The only time frames matter is if you're playing a competitive shooter game or a competitive PvP game. That's the only time that frames matter. And in those cases, your internet connection is far more important than the amount of frames you're getting, but they are equally sort of hand in hand together. And in those competitive environments, a high-end PC can sometimes do better than a console, depending on if you're willing to spend thousands and thousands and thousands and thousands of dollars. If you want to run a machine with a 5090 and 120 gigs of RAM and all this other stuff, you're talking $4,000, $5,000, whereas the average gamer can go out and buy a PS5 Pro for $1,000. The average gamer does not give a shit about anything beyond 60 frames a second. The viewer of streams can't see anything more than 60 frames a second, so even if I'm getting 150 to 250 frames, the end user doesn't see it because the codecs won't render to Twitch and YouTube anything greater than 60 frames. So it doesn't matter what frames I'm getting, you're never going to see more than 60. My frame rates! Disdain says, I'm running 1080p Ultra with a 3080 Ti, 80 frames, and I've never crashed. Correct. That there's definitely build issues, and yeah. Hashtag, that's why I play on consoles. Because I can literally plug and play, and I very rarely ever have issues on either the Xbox Series X or the PS5. I feel like every time a major release happens, we hear people complaining about how they're getting random crashes all the time. I've got a 5090, I've got a 4080, I've got a 5070, and I'm crashing all the time. And I'm over here like, I'm just playing the game, man. I got no issues. It's the best part about playing on consoles. They just work. There could occasionally hiccups. Greedfall 2 had some crashes, but yeah, but if you play on a graphics card, if you play on a PC, you kind of the blunt way to say that is if you're playing on a PC, it's one of those things where you just have to be patient because no game developer, regardless of how big of a budget they have, is going to be able to create a game that is optimized for the millions upon millions of variants that exist when it comes to chipsets, GPU sets, drivers, hard drives, all that stuff. Like, it's just not possible.
I'll tell you the
So as long as you're okay with it,
gambling. It's the timing that matters.
AJ says I've got a 4070 Ti, haven't had a single issue. See?
Even the best hand's worthless if you miss the moment.
It's always going to take most companies, it's going to take them 3 to 6 months to get all the kinks worked out.
Where there's drink and folk, there's always a game. I bet Hernandez.
That's just game dev.
But back in the day, they used to be able to run out of the box.
Yeah, back in the day, games were like 250 megabytes in size.
Guaranteed.
Games these days are 80 gigs or more, complex, billions of lines of code. Correct. When you pick up a console for $600 or whatever, you can't expect it to match the bells and whistles of a multi-$1,000 PC, says DSM. Comes close, and without the headaches. I agree. And that's why I play on consoles 90% of the time. Because while people are out there crashing right and left on very weird setups, I could just play.
I was waiting for you.
Alright, I think we can go... Where's it at? Yeah, wagon production. Requirement not met. Why not? What do I need? Skill requirement is what? Oh, I need somebody like auto. Yeah, copy that. Where is he at? What's up, Lucas? He just woke up out of bed and like went, "Roar?" All right, folks, we're going to take a quick break. If you haven't already done so, head over to YouTube because everything in between the streams happens over there. This will be 5 to 10. I'm going to go touch grass, stretch my eyes, probably get a snack. We'll be back in a few.